This is the brand new IMX571 based camera SvBony. This is the SC571CC. Welcome to How's the Astro. Okay, quick channel update. I've not been posting as much as I would like to. The weather has been an issue, and I've had a couple of personal things going on, which it's all sorted now. But now we're into 2026. Hopefully we'll get some clear nights and get some more imaging done, and hopefully get some more content together for you. SvBony have invited me to be an affiliate, and in the description you should see some affiliate links. If you use one of those affiliate links to buy anything from SvBony, I get a small commission at no cost to you whatsoever. And if you want to buy this camera, SvBony have given me a coupon code for you all. So for a limited time only, if you use the code TONY50, that'll get you $50 off, roughly £35. So thanks to SvBony for that. Okay, let's get on with the video. So I've had the IMX294 based SV405CC for over a year now, and towards the end of last year I decided to start having a look around for an IMX571 based camera. And in the second week of January I nearly bought one, but just as I was about to pull the trigger, so to speak, I saw that SvBony were about to release theirs. So I got in contact with SvBony and I had a quick chat with them about when the release date was and sort of pricing it was, and they kindly offered to send me one early. So just to be clear, I have paid for the camera. It's not a freebie sent from SvBony, and anything that I've said in this review is purely my thoughts. So I suppose the first thing is, why did I want an IMX571 camera? What's the difference between that and the SV405? The SV405CC uses a IMX294 sensor, which is it's about 11 megapixels with a pixel size of 4.67 microns. The IMX571 is a 26 megapixel camera, so and the sensor size itself is a little bit larger than what the IMX294 is. It's also a 16-bit camera rather than 14-bit. Doesn't have any amp glow on it whatsoever, which is really good for long exposures. You can still take darks with it, but you sometimes get away without using dark exposures. And the cooling on the IMX571 cameras just generally seems to be better. The 405cc will go from 20 degrees, but it will only drop about 25 degrees. So I can only, if it was really warm outside, I can only get it to about -5. And the IMX571 cameras I've seen, they can drop down 35 degrees below ambient. So in a 20 degree Celsius room, you could drop it down to -15. Now, unfortunately, the weather hasn't been playing ball, so I haven't had a chance to do any actual imaging with it yet. But I have had it out and powered up, and I've had a look at the cooling and the driver situation with Nina and SharpCap, and I've also done some sensor analysis on it, just to get a quick idea of what the camera's like. I've got a quick unboxing video for you, and then I'll go into the details of the sensor analysis and how well the cooling works and my other thoughts. So this is the brand new IMX571 based camera from SvBony, the SC571CC. Let's have a look what's in the box. So we put the lid off. We get a nice manual, and which will have all the information about the camera in various languages, and there's some graphs on the quantum efficiency and the gain range, etc. Excellent. And then if we take off the cover, We get to the camera itself. So this is a 21mm spacer. This is a 16.5mm spacer. There's already 17.5mm in the camera itself. So if you add all those together, you get the standard 55mm back focus, which is the general back focus required for most chroma correctors and a few other bits and pieces. We have a capsule for if any moisture gets into the sensor area. This is to take it out, but you shouldn't really need to use that. So, okay, we have an adapter from M42 to M48. Always handy. In fact, I use one on the current setup. Then we just have a cap cover. Excellent. Over here. Got a cleaning cloth in there. We have a box at the back. What's in here? So that is a USB-A to USB-C cable, as this camera is USB-C, not the USB-B. Let's pull it back in. And if we pop these out, I think we'll need to put that arm out. There's another box underneath here. And this has got the power supply in it. Standard adapter and standard 2.1mm 5.5/2.1mm plug. So put that back in, put this in, and then we get the main camera out. So then you get to the camera itself. It's a good looking piece of kit, isn't it? So the only thing you've got on it, there's no USB hub like other manufacturers. You've just got your USB-C for connecting to your computer or mini PC, and then you've just got the power. And then on the you've got your fans from the for the cooling, and there's a fan in the top, and you've got the sensor itself, which is a APS-C type sensor, also known as a crop sensor. But yeah, looks good. I'm hoping to get this out and use it as soon as possible, but the British weather doesn't play games, and it looks like it's going to be cloudy for at least a week, maybe more, maybe into February at some time. So what do I think so far? Well, obviously the proof of the pudding will be in actually getting some imaging done with it, but and weather isn't helping with that one, unfortunately. I've had it powered up and connected to a PC. I've had it connected into Nina and SharpCap. The driver download from SvBony installs a driver into each individual application, so there's native support in Nina and SharpCap immediately. Then it also installs an ASCOM driver as well. Tested the cooling on it. It cools down very rapidly. It can go from 20 degrees room temperature down to -10 in about a minute and a half, maybe even faster. I've heard that the TubeTech versions do a similar kind of cool down. It's really rapid. The power jumps up to 96% as soon as it's like -10, hit cool. It slams the power on, and then obviously it gradually brings the power down once it gets close to temperature. So one thing you might want to do is with SharpCap, just gradually bring the temperature down rather than just letting it slam it all the way down to try and avoid a little bit of thermal shock. And same for the warm-up, just gradually bring the temperature back up again rather than just letting it just setting it to room temperature, because it will literally just slam the power down to 0, and then the camera will quite rapidly. So you might want to avoid some thermal shock. You might just want to ease it in and ease it out. In Nina, there is an option for a minimum duration. So if you, and I think I'm going to try and do 5 minutes on each. So what it will do is it will slowly bring the temperature down based on, to try and get it down to the temperature you want for within that 5 minute period, or at that five minute period, and do exactly the same for warm up. And that's purely just to avoid a bit of thermal stress on the sensor and the components inside, just cooling down and heating up so rapidly. I did take some darks with it, just to, while I had it powered up. So I was running it for a good half an hour, 45 minutes, just taking some initial dark frames. Cooler power was at about 59%. So in a 20-degree room, going down to -10 with only 59% power usage, I was quite impressed. In the drivers, there is a low conversion game mode and a high conversion game mode, and it's very similar to some other manufacturers as well. There is no ultra low read noise, and there is no high full well depth mode yet. I have inquired with SvBony if that can be added, waiting on a response for that one. I'm hoping they will add it. For sensor analysis, I'll bring up the graphs now. It very closely matches to some of the competitive models, which again, I kind of, you kind of expect. It's the same sensor, it's just in a different manufacturer, basically. So this closely matches ZWO, for instance, and TubeTech, and Altair Astro. This hasn't got the ultra low re-noise and the high full well depth on it yet, anyway. But all the other graphs, they all match up. But yeah, overall, I like the design. I like the color of it. Some people are complaining that it's got a USB-C adapter because they don't like USB-C. Now, I personally don't mind the USB-C connector. The way that the camera will be connected with my rig, the cable won't move around very much, if at all. And even though people say it is an insecure, it's not a very secure connection. That's my phone being held up with a USB-C cable, and it takes a lot for it to come loose. So yeah, I don't have a problem with USB-C at all. Weight-wise, the camera weighs 579 grams. I compared that to my SvBony, which was 490, I think. So it's a little bit heavier, so it's not really going to be any kind of problem for my rig. It's only 90 grams. Yeah, other than that, I'm just excited to get it outside. I just want some clear skies so we can get it used and get some images done. Right, thanks everyone for watching. I will leave you with the last image that I took, which is this one behind me. I had to go re-imaging the Pleiades. And this was the result. Don't forget to do all the YouTube like and subscribe stuff, and we will see you in the next one. Now for now.